Hi, welcome to Playing the Game, Teams 5 submission of a virtual casino for Software Engineering 500. Team 5 consists of the following members: Kuldip Kaur, Miroslav Arsov, Scott Schmidtman, and Walter Gedege. Why did we choose a virtual casino? We as a group did a lot of thinking about what kind of project we wanted to tackle. The four main factors that helped us choose a virtual casino are the following: complexity and flexibility. 2. Possibilities and growth. 3. Cross-platform. 4. Popular interest. Regarding the first topic of complexity and flexibility, we wanted to build a casino that rivaled the competition. We thought these four topics would help with obtaining the goal. The first one was visually oriented and 3D driven program. In later demonstrations, you will see how we brought a 3D casino to the application. 2. Scripting languages. We wanted to be able to have the flexibility of using multiple scripting languages to obtain movement and interaction within the casino. 3. Database connectivity. With the databases, we wanted to keep track of winnings, earnings, and user profiles. 4. We wanted store connectivity. In later versions of the casino, we wanted to have the user be able to download additional content. Second is the possibilities and growth. Of these, the first is infinite game types. Many casinos have different game types, and later on they'll be able to be downloaded. The second of these is player interaction. The player will be able to interact with additional players, avatars, or just interacting with the game. The third is the customization of the casino. The user will be able to customize the casino to his liking and his games that he wants. The fourth is a casino simulation of real casinos. They'll be able to travel to a virtual casino of that one that they've always wanted to travel to. The fifth is avatars and customization. In later revisions of the program, the user will be able to control an avatar and customize it to his liking. And the sixth, well, in all honesty, the list keeps going on and on and on. The third was cross-platform. From this presentation here, with the package that we've decided to use, all of these programming language, or all of these platforms will be able to be supported with our program. Fourth is a popular interest. Hey, who doesn't like to gamble? Who doesn't want to travel to their favorite casino? And I'm sure there's many, many more statements and questions that people can have. Now, as we're developing the casino, we thought, hey, you can't have a casino without roulette. So, in the initial download of the project, there will be a single-player roulette game in the casino. Just a little history about roulette. Roulette actually has French origins to the game. The game roulette was named after the French word meaning little wheel. A couple other topics were playing fields and rules. There are two current versions of the game. There is a European version and there's an American version. The difference between the two: the European has 36 slots on the wheel. The American has 37. So with the American, we actually introduced the double lot slot, which is different than the European. And an interesting fact on the odds, the payout actually turns out to be 1 divided by the number of bets times 36 minus the number of bets, or 36 divided by the number of bets minus 1. Now, for the casino and the roulette, what we needed to do is we needed to list a thing of requirements. First was account management. Second was make selection for how much money to bet in the round. The third was to select the bet you wanted to make. Fourth was roll the ball on the roulette wheel. And fifth was collect winnings and pay wagers. Now I'm going to turn it over to Mickey for a demonstration of the actual virtual casino. Thank you.
Thank you, Walter. Now let's see a short demonstration of the online casino game. When we start the game, the first thing we see is the login window. After we put in our credentials, which is very standard, um, we click login, and if everything is correct, it brings us directly to the main playing area. In the main playing area, the only objects that we can interact with in this version of the game are the casino chips that we use to place our bets, the playing fields, the main area, and the roulette table. We have also two menus, which is the current bets menu that displays all the unique bets in the current round, and the control/status menu. So let's see one round of playing online roulette. As we all know, roulette is a pretty basic and pretty simple game in a basic form. So we have playing chips that we take, and we use these playing chips to make a bet. Now we can place inside bets and outside bets. Inside bets are bets made on one up to six fields at the same time. We can bet one up to six fields. And outside bets are bets played on fields that share a certain property. For let's say the first dozen, second dozen, third dozen, all the red fields, all the odd fields, all the even fields, and so on. So let's say we put a straight bet on one. On the left side, we can see on the current bets menu, we can see how much money we put on what number and what is the payout ratio for that number. So this is $100 on number one at ratio of payout 35-1. This menu only displays the unique bets. So if I continue adding money to the same number, to the same bet, um, the money gets recalculated, the bet gets recalculated. Let's make it interesting, and I'll put multiple bets. So we have multiple lines in this menu. And let's see, 2 to 1, and we'll do a spin. First of all, as we can see, the cash amount was recalculated to reflect the current bet. We do a spin. The camera gets refocused the roulette wheel, so we can see the roll of the ball. 23 red. 23 red. The winning number is 23 red, and I guess we won, since we had a bet $70 on red. Um, the the status got recalculated for the amount we won, and this status is going to stay like this until we bet another time. So if we put $1 on 1 2 36, it's going to get recalculated. The one amount gets added to the cash amount, and the new bet gets added here. If we at any point in time make a mistake, we can always clear the bet to destroy it. This game and Unity is very flexible, so the plans for the future include actually making the game as an entire virtual casino. Currently, we have only one table, and we're focusing pretty close on that table. But that table is part of a larger room. On the back of the room, we placed multiple slot games, and we are planning to fill this room with other games as well. So we can have multiple casino tables, we can have card tables, and our future users will be able to walk around with an avatar, walk around the room, and stop and play a game or two with other patrons. But that's a future version that we plan to expand. That's all for our presentation, and thank you for listening.